Hey guys, Bees from Bees Toys here. Going to do an opening of a Kamino Clone Trooper Phase 2. This is through the Clone Wars line, art line, of course. He is the #1, came out. And then, of course, we had our Walmart exclusives with the Ahsoka Trooper and the Mandalorian Loyalist and Heavy Mandalorian and Ahsoka herself. So anyway, he's actually the first one in the line. Looking forward to hopefully keeping my fingers crossed, Hasbro, that we get a lot of regular Phase 2. Now, the one thing I will say about the Phase 2, I do have some of these open already. I bought several extra because I wanted to open. Big Phase 2 clone fan. Like I've said before, it's next to a Biker Scout. This is my favorite figure and slash trooper, and then of course regular stormtroopers is third. But I love Phase 2 clone troopers a lot. Really hoping Hasbro pumps them out sometime in the near future. I know I'll buy probably anywhere from 10 to a dozen of those guys. Keep a couple, maybe 2 for non-openers, and probably buy a dozen, 2 non-openers and about 10 openers. Make a small clone army out of them. So anyway, but the one thing I will say is there's some features that I would suggest. The bendability in the arms, and some of this I blame on this little piece here, and I know I said that in a review of a different one. Seem to make them a lot tighter and harder to bend. Of course, the Kamino Clone Troopers, they've got this emblem on their shoulder crest there, and you know, knees bend good at the legs for this figure. Turn at the torso, that's great. The problem that people have said and I've seen is talking about the helmet. My personal opinion, and my personal opinion is it doesn't look that bad. Some people say it's squeezed together. Some people seem to have deformed helmets or figures. This figure has a head under the helmet. I'm not sure if I get it up there if you can see, but it's in there, which is good. I think for me personally, when I go back and look at the Order 66 pack that Entertainment Earth put out that's really expensive nowadays, I like the figures and the way they made those. You got your Shock, your Clone Shock Trooper, which were the Emperor's Guards. You got your 501st, which was the white with the blue. Your 442nd, which is your yellow ones, your Cody's troops, and then you got your green one. I can't remember which number that one is. Anyway, the thing about those is when you look at this white plastic part on here, they look shinier and it looks like harder, more tougher, more durable material than these. These are a little more, I guess the word I would use is when you look at paint, you have your flat or you have your whatever your regular is, and these to me look more flat, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I look at the other ones, your Order 66 pack, and then your Phase 2 that came in the 4-pack. There was another 4-pack. I don't believe it was an Entertainment Earth exclusive, just a Clone Trooper pack. But when you got those white troopers there, I've got a couple of them, and their body armor is more shiny and not flat like this one here. So I personally like that better. It looks more like a trooper out of the movie to me. But again, that's just my opinion of it. A lot of what I'm going to say is just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Some people may agree. Some people are going to disagree. But again, I look for Hasbro to come back out with some regular Phase 2 troopers, and hopefully they do. Either separate or together, another type of EE Order 66 pack. I'd love to see that come back out instead of hoping to pay $250 at the lowest to, you know, $350, $400 for another one. I got lucky and bought a whole open set for about $450 from a gentleman, a collector. It was a good deal. Got a lot of troops out of it. Even end up having a few extra that I could sell basically to cover the cost of what I paid for. Later on, had a couple of Rexes and Wolves in there, Commander Wolves in there that I sold later loose, the complete, and made most of the money back to cover that. And so that wasn't too bad. But like I said, I love these troopers. Big fan. Want to buy a lot more. And I know Hasbro's probably out there. They're gonna eventually do it. You know, they've got a release of some stuff coming up this week. I'm not sure what it will be. Honestly, haven't seen. I watch Yak Face is a forum that I watch, and I'm sure a lot of people out there have heard of it. And he's good and up on his information, but I haven't heard. I know they've got a release, a Fan First Friday coming up this coming Friday, which is 6 days away. So we'll see. I don't know that I anticipate Clone Troopers coming out, but hey, if they do, great. Great. Not great for my wallet, but great. So, at any rate, enough about that. So, here he is, Kamino Clone Trooper, Phase 1, or Phase 2, excuse me, number 1 from the art line. This is Bees from Bees Toys. Thanks.